how to run a successful business. That's it, man. So how to run a successful business. What does that take? Well, I like to break down business in 3 key areas. And if you can master these areas, your business can grow and scale. Take it from me, I've grown now 12 companies and continue to build. The first one is this: people, right? You have to have people. In most of the things that you do, whether it's service, whether it's a contractor, whether it's a restaurant, or maybe a realtor, or maybe you're going to provide a product, you're going to manufacture something like doors for houses, you still have to have a distributor, you have to have people that buy that door. So there's all kinds of parameters. People are the most important aspect of pretty much any business in America, because everything either needs to be bought and sold, or sold and bought, or all those kinds of things, right? Not only that, but it takes people to process all those orders. The next step that's very important is process. And so I'm going to talk about process, and I'm going to jump back into people because I want you to see how this works. When it comes to process, when you can streamline the processes of your business. So if something takes the average person 3 hours to do, but you're able to provide tools, maybe some AI to condense that down into an hour or a half hour, or you're able to set up systems or softwares that actually help you to utilize the power and leverage of systems to create a pathway to produce the product and or the service at high quality in less time, boom, you're gonna bank, because time, ladies and gentlemen, is money. So when it comes to people, you gotta have something like a CRM. That's a client retention management software of some kind, right? There's so many out there. Look up the one, see which best fits your business, and note that with a good CRM, you could add your people in there. You can run them through a pipeline from follow-up to first contact to the 12 steps of follow-up that you're gonna do. In fact, that's really good with process, because think about this. It takes about 10 to 12 touches to still land 10 to 15% of the people. It takes about 6 to 7 touches or outreaches to actually land the first person. So you can see, if you're not following up and you have a system of follow-up, that's going to be a challenge when it comes to maximizing your potential, because at the end of the day, you have got to make money so you can bring on staff and begin to grow and scale. So people are important, highest level. No people, no business. Process, you have to have the process that tracks the organizations, the steps, the people, the product, the clients, the follow-up, and everything else. The other thing you need is product. What product are you selling? Is it a food product? Is it a gadget, a widget, or whatever it is you want to call it? You know, the non-stop, for everlasting gobstopper.
That's an everlasting gobstopper.
Me!
Willy Wonka's chocolate factory, whatever it is, right? That product needs to be produced, and there's a whole set of processes that need to happen to make that happen. As you get better in producing a product that everybody wants, you're going to make great money. In fact, let me talk about that for a minute. If you have a product that comes out of the imagination of your mind, but nobody really buys it or needs it, then that doesn't produce probably the money that you need. So the best pathway to go is to actually think about, what problem do I need to fix, or what problem is there that I notice where people are not either getting serviced or they don't have a product that can take care of that thing. That's what brings about inventions, right? Whether it's a copyright or a patent law or a trademark, those things that lock up that product or that book or anything like that, that's going to help you produce income, or you're going to have available to sell. Now, I know people that have started, and for example, they've written books, but because they're creatives and they have this intellectual property for which they could sell, but yet they don't have people, because they're not marketing it or anything like that, the book just sits there. That's why probably the average writer doesn't actually do well, because in actuality, statistics show they only sell about 200 books in the lifetime of that book they wrote. They got to do the other steps. So you got to break free from some of that creative area that you're in to utilize the business steps that need to be done to make that thing go. So ladies and gentlemen, I would say technically that's people, process, and product. Those are the 3 key areas. If you can hone those in and get your business to a place where it is functioning with speed, with process, and you're able to produce high quality, with a product that people want or a service that people want, you're going to kill it. So get out there, ladies and gentlemen, and make that happen.